Hey everybody, I'm Dr. K, and welcome to Holiday Weight Loss Tip number 2. Today, I want to talk to you about making choices. And the choices that I'm talking about aren't hard choices to make. In fact, these are great things to be able to do. You see, I'm an advocate of lift hard, play hard, right? And very often I'm talking about the lift hard portion, but what happens to the play hard portion? Holidays are a great time to be able to play and enjoy yourself and spend time with your loved ones, family, and friends. In fact, everybody has more time off, so why not enjoy your time with them? Why not be able to go out to that meal? Why not grab that sundae for dessert or have that ice cream? But life's about choices, and it's about making choices that can make you feel satisfied on the inside so that you can reach your goals, be happy, and not lose all the progress you've made during this time period before the holidays started. So today let's talk about how you can make a choice when it comes to eating out or going out to drink with friends or what have you. You see, I would say choose one luxury per day every day during the holidays. Okay? It may be much more than typical, but hey, holidays are fun and that's okay. There's a lot of ways to make up for this, and you know what? If you've been treating yourself right all year, you earned it. Let's use this to shock your systems to get better results in the New Year's. But today, for example, if you have an opportunity to go out to eat with friends and family, I'm going to tell you, sure, go out to eat. But this time, either choose that one entree that you really want or choose the dessert. Don't choose both. Choose the entree or choose the dessert. You see, next time when you go out to eat, you could choose the opposite. You're still going to end up satisfied. Do you really need to be that gluttonous? Do you need to have both today? I bet you don't, especially when you feel drained of energy at the end because all you did was consume so much sugar, so much fat, and so much carbohydrates, again broken into sugar, that you just feel a lull of energy. Why not feel that magical energy you know you can by choosing something that looks, well, great, but not the best possible scenario? Wouldn't that be satisfying too? And then when you take a look at the way you feel, when you really sense how much better you are interacting with everyone around you that you care so much about, that's more satisfying than any dessert if you ask me. The next part about making choices when you go out to eat comes down to choose food number 2 on the menu. That's right, your second favorite food. The chances are your first favorite food is always going to be the one that's the worst for you. If you're anything like me, that's the truth. But your second favorite food, many times, is a better selection when it comes to nutritional advice. So, is that a big sacrifice to eat your second best or second most favorite item so that you'd be able to share a great experience, laughter, and friends and family together? No way. It's an easy decision to make. So why not choose your second best food on the menu? Your second favorite. You do this all the time at home, right? Just take this principle and apply it when you go out to eat. Now let's talk about drinking, because people like to drink during the holidays, and it's important that you understand how you can make wise decisions and decisions that aren't so wise when it comes to drinking. Now, I'm not telling anybody to go out and not be careful. Of course, if you're drinking, have a designated driver, please. I've seen friends get terribly injured and die, and it's a mess. So if that message wasn't clear to you before, I know it's outside of the realm of fitness, but please, I just have to tell you, have a designated driver if you're going to be out drinking during the holidays, especially in inclement weather because of slippery ice, black ice. You guys get the idea. Anyways, hopefully you've got better weather than we do. It's hailing outside right now. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but here's what it comes down to when you're drinking. If you're going to drink hard alcohol and you're going to mix it with a mixer or a chaser, then in reality, as you're having this cocktail, you're normally consuming just as much, if not more, sugar than what you'd be consuming in having a beer. So the question is, would you be better off with a light beer or a heavily mixed cocktail? And normally the answer is going to be the light beer. Okay? Usually you can get away with fewer calories. Yes, it has carbs, but it doesn't have that many. And this way you have some sort of reasonable amount of consumption taking place during the course of the night. The other reason for this is that when you consume a lot of liquid, you're more likely to be a bit more full, which is going to stop you from drinking quite as much, but continue to enjoy your time with friends. Now, if you're drinking a hard alcohol on the rocks, for example, you are definitely consuming less calories per quantity of alcohol if that's your goal. But remember, as soon as you add those chasers, you're going to be consuming more calories, more sugar deposit, and therefore that ends up being more fat. I know it's not normal for anybody in fitness to be talking to you about drinking, but the bottom line is, I'm real. This stuff's real. I like to go out and drink with friends too. I think it's fun. Lift hard, play hard. That's what life's about. You need to be able to have balance. And the question is, who's going to give you the right advice? Well, as a doctor of physical therapy and a certified strength and conditioning specialist, I believe I'm in a unique position to do just that and to answer any and all questions that come through my way. And you know what? If it's not the most healthy way of living, but it's a reality and it's the way you're going to live anyways, let's talk about it. Let's solve the problem together. Let's research for the best possible answers, and let's come up with a strategic plan. Finally, I recommend, if you're going the hard liquor route or beer, alternate every other drink with a glass of water. You see, dehydration is one of the things that slows down your metabolism the most, and by pure definition, alcohol is going to dehydrate you. So if you alternate every beer with a glass of water, or every shot with a glass of water, or every cocktail with a glass of water, what you're really doing is keeping your hydration level reasonable. Therefore, the next day you're going to feel better. You're more likely to do exercise or activity. You're less likely, because you're more full, to end up getting, I guess, the munchies or just consuming a ton of food at the end of the night that's just going to sit in a lull in your belly. You see, these simple strategies make all the difference in the world, and they're little tips and tricks I use all the time. It's time you have a chance to use them as well. I'm Dr. K. Thanks so much for joining me with Holiday Weight Loss Tip number 2, and I hope you have a great day.